Alright, busan for men chat you be and some more be aqua baby men from by and cassette TV and cassette TV the update any trending news on quantity this way viewers and here for message say any day they can see me message say yeah I'll share video more be on sanka video and sanka no more dear cause for my Ghana more say and it's almost who dear call ne like it never I drink chess to comment section the Bishnia can be a mom and update time they were the busan for me who I dream me pa and yes and to say Ghana has said dear and your my cost de asifim pa mpanyinfo no de kyese Ghana di agro abusia for enya asenkuta meso so be kam ho ne akwakuti ensen mu nkyeremu ye pa e ba beto aso me de obi bi ase
na ohwe niema ekosisi a me se amanyofo ni nyina eboaboa wo akasa wo amayoku yeah
National Liberation Congress.
Na yes, I saw cancer be also unim sa won but what try so bit me bibi.
Yeah. Obi said Dr. Mahmoud Bahomia say, and no, he's a limelight for every northerner. And on also new opportunity, no, he didn't take it for granted. There is few stakeholders on back say Dr. Mahmoud Bahomia hasn't given them a courtesy call as northerners, not as political colors or from. And there are people who have political appointment as not necessary. Yes.
Yes. So MPP, MPP.
Yes, you call my brother. How are you? I've called to greet you. How is everything? Because can we say, ne papa and Bahomia Senior was a Council of State member or a founding father of the NDC. Nini anamo or no? Say NDC ne grooming the so many candidate. Some undermined, and then the MPP saw the value on him, and the Akufo built him up, and today he's a nini animal. So he calls everybody. Yeah, you know, we should John Dramani Mahama Papa. Anyway, Papa. Omuna de Alaji Jusu Mama no. They are the pioneers of education, secondary school bar, North Honomo. Almost started the pioneers. And Usha big man be and man in no. Few never cast on Didi with few Honomo. Not necessarily a big man, your house is open to every child. Almost Shankra. Share buan crofo until the free in tough one we walk in 2-2 and our honesty earn us in pepe for which in pepe. Are you getting me? But next year training ni biya ba me u kasa me pepe ni udu sika ba me dey business me first can to them on channel oba na so fast one me na udu sika dey ama but first if you want honest today it has derailed sort of the me channel so u share your mind organ mo a krobia ne efini ne edin a ye dey tag omo ukọ a friend say so many side why your target the mobia over Ashantia over Gan over Babia North you will be but besides that no all I want to say is Obi to say Dr. Mahmoud Bahomia yes I'm telling you and the minister such to say need to woman one of those guys no they give opposition so you're not now they give you a red carpet in their offices they let you know say I am here representing you people not political colors to say anytime there's ntakwa ewo nofa as a defense minister on fair party colors of free move the opposition northern state economy do munyina akọ that is why under his leadership who sent takwa aba form ewo nofa pa besides yenye kusasi for ne mampushi for issue no
yeah
but unlike previous na konkomba for any way chokosi ni way unseni nyina eden ada because they bring everybody on board and when we are also there we advise you can lead a country in opposition not necessarily in government. That's NLC what be did obi aten will fire you. You have to give constructive criticism. You have to give solutions. You don't criticize without no solutions. And we think that the advice it may be my brother. Yes, so we are for and why they and I will took Kobe for now to my money today. So that's why we think say John Dr. Mahmoud Bahomia. So per se or yeah or see he's holding 30%. Yeah. Another 30% is with Ken Japan and his people and I'm what. And he needs 30%. Which also choosing the candidate in the running mate from Ashanti region. And then there are two strong guys, sir. So far Napua. Some Pebema no far Napua. Napua is from a royal home.
Okay.
And the party was formed in the royals in America can normally take MPP Meboa. They can tame Alan. When the royals call him bra, party na edia, yempenungwasi. A woman say we juma a favor NDC for MPP in co-opposition. Bebe kayenya o crowd MPP na NDC na ma crowd and now on nanteno pe baby tena ye be ka asem no echiri edwa san aba Nti Alan chena baby.
But is that the case?
Yes, I'm just telling you, say, if that happens, then if they need a woman.
The member because I say Alan and this in the man.
Yeah. The crowd, I will defeat Alan. As for Alan, I mean, yes, I will defeat him.
Crowd need to change NDC.
Yes. This political game is very. That's why I tell you 1+1. You know, politics na bunso okrane ekura ADD together. So it's you know. So all I'm trying to tell you is say, then if you look at female, that is where Frema
Parry.
That's her name, right? Frema Parry,
Chief of Staff.
Yes, I admire her afar. The only Chief of Staff what Timiako 2 times as Oba in the history of our country. The only Chief of Staff over winning election, Chief of Staff, you're very, very strategic, very important.
Wow.
Unlike when NDC brought in Prosper Bani, the biggest mistake John Dramani Mahama made. By the time Julius Debra came, your friend said the ship, only Chief of Staff, all cracking the whip behind the ministers. Okay. Chief of Staff also to me who say, ministers no omu ye juma. National security, we now provide through Honor Sikabo omu operations. National security, to say omu na also mo pave way.
That's a Chief of Staff. Oh yeah,
very powerful, very powerful. And then Chief of Staff is your responsibility, say, ultimately making sure as a president in the weaknesses. Chief of Staff is powerful than a vice president. Says Sikaba, whatever expenditure, daily expenditure for government, it comes to the Chief of Staff's office, not president, daily, not vice, but there were special people they are more powerful than even Chief of Staff and then the president. That's where Gabi Ochi and Co comes in. And that's where Professor Tamil you have Kuku and Yedo.
Okay.
What you say? Okay. So when those people fail you lose an election. So so that's why Mami Fremano, she under her leadership, her as a woman, and I think she's also an Ashanti woman. So some for bar, and I can tell you, say when it comes to experience, political language, political strategy, political jargons, Frema stands taller than Mami Jane. Experience.
Would you advise your brother to
she's
choose?
A member of parliament.
Would you advise your brother to be Frema Parry?
I think say Mrs. Opebema Napo stands taller because Okobebia Napo has been able to build
an education
himself.
Minister.
That's education minister is very good. I respect him a lot, but how has he marketed himself? He's in Accra here. Have you seen him in Tamale? Going to visit some local schools, being a team player in the Muslim community, being accessible, being out there in the media, even talking someone to Abanama MPP. Has he been? He's a big man. Has he been to this studio to champion MPP's cause? Someone to Abanama MPP, no MPP. Because I'm just being real with you.
Yeah.
Our press conference, like I said, NDC for Omudin Sehuni, they cannot win election, but he's good at his job. Some people are good in the kitchen, but they cannot be waitress. Some people are good in doing sushi, but they cannot do akwele. Some people are very good in cooking, but are they going to serve? It's like having a wife. Is she able to receive visitors behind you? Is she able to manage your family behind you? Is she able to make sure your weakness you can cry on him, on her, to give you good advice to let go? Any woman that tells go and fight Kobon or shit, I'm sorry, forgive me. It means it's not the kind of wife that you go far. She would say, my husband is okay. You let go. That's why God gives women the wisdom. What they done for 10 but fear, she can point and tell you what done for. Onye. And I went here. Exactly that what will happen to you. It's a gift for every woman. So I think yes, education minister is very intelligent. I love him the way he has built our educational system, what have you. But as to being a politician, being a running mate, I think it's not too late. If you wait to me the 1 week, that he should be out in the regions, participate in certain party activities, because you cannot, politics, you can't work behind the scene if you want to lead. Your face has to be shown. That's when Napo stands taller. So we are NDC ni Krampona, who are the respect he'll give you, he'll talk to you, very accessible. At a stage on Dramani Mahama, most of the MPs, the NDC MPs, are demoralized in parliament. So he asked Gracia, we a teacher ni, and we be the MP. Car note no mutia, we cry now on coffee crobeko empty handed. Into a quadri election, wako Bobo send their quack ye, your friend is saying, the election were winning. Into S Gracia and a bet choker hamano, ube ifriwa, then they have nothing. That's why I'm so sorry. I say he has to also remove the cap of the former president away and be accessible. So senkoya accessible, the American winning in an ordinary person would have come to tell him, say, look, the